What up, y'all? Juggalotus, back with another installment of the interview series here on Faygoluvers. This is 20 minutes of Moonshine Bandits here in Tucson, Arizona.
What's up, everybody?
Nice to finally meet you guys.
Yeah. Thanks for hanging out.
Hey, I'm looking forward to the show tonight. I really am. So you guys are on Noize. You put out your album how long ago?
It's been out for, I think, a year and a half.
And I noticed like you were on the top of the country charts as well as the top of the rap charts. Like,
yeah, we charted in Billboard on both rap and country. Just coming over to Noize is pretty cool. It's a different scenario because they don't have nobody like us on there.
right.
But we knew that Noize is a powerhouse on the West Coast, and that's where we're from. So we were friends with the Kings, Zinger, the whole crew for years and years, and then finally they're like, all right, you know, they took a chance on us. That's just being honest.
Yeah.
And you know, we were confident with what we could do. We had our fan base built. Yeah, it's just, you know, numbers don't lie. So here we are on tour with ICP.
How's that been? I mean, Juggalos are a completely different genre of fan than anybody else out there.
Can I say something real quick? It's
Sure.
been the best tour we've ever been on, hands down. Not really knowing how the Juggalo family would react to our style of music.
Right.
You know what I mean? Was a concern to us. We didn't know, if we were going to go in there and get shit thrown at us and stuff.
Right.
But we have had just a wonderful response, and the Juggalo family has just embraced our music. Every night they come up, different kids all over the U.S. that we've been playing the shows at, and it's been very nice to us, very cool to us, and appreciative. A lot of people have been like, "Man, we never heard of you guys, and your music tonight has turned us on. We want to, check it out or do some research or whatnot." And so we've been very blessed to be able to be out here.
I just like partying with the Juggalo.
Hell yeah, man.
I just like going out there and partying with them. You know, we did a run with Twisted maybe, I think, 5-6 years ago, the End of Days tour. So we got kind of like a little bit of knowledge about what the Juggalo thing was all about. And over the years, we started seeing more and more Juggalos like our music, and then ICP reached out to us. And we were like, all right, we're probably going to be an opener. And they're like, no, we want you as main support.
Right.
So I said, hey, let's rock and roll. Let's get this party going. So it's been wild. It's been badass. So we're having a great time.
I mean, for me, that's been, I've been Juggalo now for 17 years, 15 years, something like that. And the number one thing that I see, you see all the negative stories, the negative, tequila getting pelted in the face with a beer bottle, and, the negative is always out there. But
Yeah, and it's bullshit.
Yeah,
It's
most
bullshit.
people don't see the positive
Because
side.
you walk into this tour, you see the Juggalos, and you see one thing, and that's passion for music.
Yeah.
And that's the one thing I saw from straight out the gate, is their passion for music. If it's awesome, they're going to fucking like it.
Right.
If it's shitty, then hey, you might get some shit thrown at you. Sorry.
Hell, if it's awesome, you might get shit thrown at you too. That's just how we roll.
Shit.
Of course, it's a difference.
Sometimes it's a compliment, you know what I mean? Like they're like, hell yeah,
If it's a Faygo bottle, then it's a compliment. If it's a glass bottle, probably not.
Yeah, right.
But what I'm saying is the number one thing with Juggalos is respect is given and earned.
Yeah.
Totally, yeah.
And a lot of the negative that we see in the fan base especially has been, an artist getting up there with a little bit more ego than
Yeah, man. That's
not
really
getting up there and putting on the show, putting on a half-ass show and thinking it's good enough. I yet to see your live show, so I'm really looking forward
Well, hey,
to
if you drink more, we sound a lot better.
As with most redneck music.
No, man, I mean, shit, we just go balls out, I mean, you either like us or you don't. So far, everybody's been liking it, so.
And that's the other thing, Juggalos are honest.
And then,
honest people, man.
the ICP boys have been so cool to us. I mean, Jay comes up and he was just like, I put your album in the bus and played a few songs, and I didn't know what to fucking think about it. And he goes, I gotta be honest though, I can't stop listening to it.
Right.
So, hearing that from a guy like that that's been through everything, done so much, that's fucking pretty badass for us to hear that.
Yeah.
So,
It's very humble.
cheers to ICP, man.
Yeah, thank you
Fucking
guys.
awesome.
Yeah, for sure. Now, diving into a little bit more of the Noize side of the house, you know, there's been a lot of division. I read your interview several weeks ago with your guys' opinion on it, so I'm not going to ask you about that.
Everybody asks us about
and I'm not going to, because, you know, it's a divided house right now, and that's understandable. You know, you know, on both sides. I have friends on both sides of the camp, and it's hard to know where to fall, but, you know.
And, you know, just to add something quick to that is we don't know the whole story.
Right.
We're not there.
Yeah.
And you know what? Hey, I don't care to hear it. That's between them.
So in the whole scenario, you know, I was going to see if you would agree with the opinion that, you know, if you have friends on both sides, know your friends, know who you trust, and you know, let chips fall where they may with them. Because it's not really an internal issue with Noize as much as it is a personal issue. You know, at least from what I've gathered.
It's, you know what, it might be a little bit of both, who knows?
Right.
It's just, I don't know, it doesn't involve us. We don't even have time to focus on it. I'm just looking forward to sleeping in my own bed, bro.
You got two more shows, man.
Two more? No way, we got 2 weeks of shows
after this. You're going up to like the country.
Yeah, we start doing our country shows with like Toby Keith and Luke Bryan after this, so.
And how did they receive you guys?
We've never done shows with them, but the country genre and the biker industry, it's awesome.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
So you really eclipse a lot of.
We're trying to hit them all, man.
Sure.
Nowadays, you gotta try and dabble in everything. So.
Now, back in the original conception of let's do hip hop and country, how did that gel, man? Like, how did that come to light? Because it's not really two genres.
It wasn't really something we thought about. It wasn't even like that. It was just
a reflection of like where we grew up, being very agriculturally influenced. I mean, having family members that farmed or, you know, raised cattle or, you know, just did that type of lifestyle, and being from a little small town, I mean, it really, really just impacted the way that we wrote our music. You know what I mean? Like, we wrote songs about drinking in the country and things like that, and we always talked about that kind of stuff.
I
but
think
we
a
always
lot of it too is
hip hop.
You know, if you listen to a lot of different types of music like we do, we listen to southern rock, country, rap, old school hip hop. You know, Johnny Cash. We listen to all these different types of music. Naturally, it's going to have a little bit of influence. I'm not saying we're trying to emulate those guys, but yeah, it's in the back of your mind. That's what we listen to. So we never really said, "Hey, we're going to come and do country and rap and put this thing together and hope to make some money." Shit, I wish it was that easy.
So, with hip hop and that side of the house, who were your major influences growing up? I mean, with you guys coming up.
Oh, I'll let him answer his, and I'll answer mine.
For me, it was, you know, Tupac. That was my major influence on the major side of things. But then, other than that, I mean, there was cats that helped us with our start, like RBO Posse. We listened to E40, you know, Too Short, guys like that, Bay Area legends. You know, and then we had an opportunity to work with them and do tours with them and stuff like that, which was really cool. But those were my heavy influence on the hip hop side of things. You know.
Yeah, I'm about the same. I throw in the Beastie Boys too as well. You know, big License to Ill fan. And then as far as country goes, you know, shit, we listen to Johnny Cash. Who else? David Allan Coe.
Yeah, Merle Haggard, Dwight Yoakam, lots of California country guys that influenced our style because, you know, they were very creative and innovative in their style of country music, which was very West Coast sounding. Like Dwight Yoakam, he's got a lot of, I guess it's like kind of Mexican style music in the background and stuff like that. And
a lot of the guitars are really in your face.
Yeah.
Just banging, so. I don't know, and then Southern rock, we listen to Creedence Clearwater and
Marshall Tucker.
Yeah, so.
You know, guys like that. There's a lot of guys that we have an opportunity to play with nowadays that I respect, you know, and I love their kind of music. You know, like Sonny Ledford, I mean, he's a good friend of ours. Southern rock, and you know, the band Rehab out of Georgia. I mean, we toured with those guys. They're our brothers, man. And, you know, love listening to those guys. Uncle Cracker, guys like that. You know. So.
Now, with all the tours that you guys have done, as long as you've been around, is there a group that you always wanted to tour with and just never had the chance?
That's a good question. Man, there's a lot of guys I love to tour with.
Yeah.
Like
I
if
love the
somebody
tour.
was to hand you the golden tour on a plane.
Johnny Cash. Bring him back to life.
Yeah.
Just let me do half a song.
Yeah.
No, I mean, obviously we're not that caliber, but shit. I don't know, there's a ton of guys.
Rockside, like Kid Rock, maybe that'd be cool. Jamie Johnson, Countryside things.
Yeah, I mean, shit, I think we'll go out. Rap side, I want to tour with Tech.
Yeah,
Just because we did a show with him, I mean, shit, that must have been. We did a couple shows with him,
yeah.
maybe 12, 10 years ago. I mean,
Great entertainer too.
Oh yeah,
I mean,
sure.
you know, Countryside, I like a lot of the Outlaw guys.
Yeah.
Hank Free, I like
Yeah.
him. I love him.
Shooter Jennings.
Shooter Jennings.
Yeah.
There's just so many guys I love to tour with.
Now what's on the prospective horizon for you guys? You got a new album coming out soon? What's in the works?
Yeah, we got a new album. It's called Cali Country, and it's basically our whole style jammed into one album. Probably 17 songs coming out late September, October. We recorded the whole album in Nashville. So
Yeah, I saw you guys right in Nashville recording.
yeah, it's pretty badass. A lot of live instruments played on there.
Yeah. Chance to work with some good producers, Five Star Productions, and also with our own producer, Tyrant. He's been a beast for us.
Jeremy
One of the
Penick.
originators of our
Yeah, we
sound,
also
you know.
work with some. Jeremy Penick used to be a
Yeah.
heavy metal guy, and now he's doing like the country rap thing. He's been around forever, so
Yeah.
a lot of guys we worked on this album. We brought in a lot of
Noah Gordon,
different elements.
songwriter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
So being on this tour with ICP and Kung Fu Vampire, I can say, man, I've seen them both multiple times, and Kung Fu always blows me away. You know, just South of the band and does its thing, and I mean the hybrid of that alone, you know, is a pretty good draw, and ICP on the great interviews.
Yeah.
So when I saw you guys were on the bill, of course I knew it was high. I knew you guys were, you know, below the audience as well. You know, after I went on and put your music, but you know, other than being well received, you know, any hate mail out there from this tour, anybody be like, yeah, I really feel your stuff, but
well,
thanks for coming out.
not hate mail, not hate. Maybe a few tweets, maybe.
Couple
We
tweets.
had a few tweets on Twitter. I saw.
Yeah, there was also some of our fan base that wasn't aware of what Juggalos were all about, and
so
they
it
showed
goes-
up and were freaked out. We're like, how are we going in there? You know what I mean?
I mean, it goes both ways, but I mean, I
That was
think
amazing.
some dude threw a drink at me.
Nice.
It missed me and it fell on the ground, and I picked it up and I drank it.
Yeah,
And
that
when he
was
saw
badass.
that, he's like, "Oh shit, that's pretty
Yeah.
cool." And I thought it was pretty cool too, till I drank and I didn't really care for the drink.
We did get a lot of really positive though, man. Feedback online, Twitter, Facebook messages. You know,
Yeah,
it's been very, very good.
badass.
So is there any concern on your guys' part, especially with the negative stigma that Juggalo's bring, coming out on this tour might ostracize some of your more loyal fans on the other side?
Wow, that's a good question. Damn,
We
you
did
know what?
hear a couple people.
Kicked it around, you know, and some people had their like doubts, like, wow, that's a weird combination, but I think we just said fuck it, we just did it.
Yeah, right.
And now, I mean, we made the right decision.
Absolutely. The Juggalos are the greatest fan base out there. You know what I mean? They're the most supportive, most loyal, dedicated fans, and for us, for them to accept us the way they have, has been so huge for us. I mean, it's been
Yeah, I
amazing.
mean, we've seen our sound scans jump 13%. I know we made the right decision.
Right,
So
there
yeah.
you go.
the proof is in the pudding. So I think it's been the right decision from the gate.
So would you guys call yourself Juggalos now that you've been inundated with the fan base?
I'm a Shine-a-Lo.
Shining light. Nice combination there.
Yeah.
I mean, we just do our music how we've always done it. I mean, we're very fortunate to have them accept us. We're just going to keep on plugging.
You gonna see you
Sure
guys
we
out
do.
at the gathering soon?
We've been asked.
Yeah?
We're just trying to make sure the scheduling works.
Yeah.
You never know what'll happen with us in ICP. There's been a pretty great bond made on this tour. It's been very fucking pretty badass.
Yeah.
That's it's awesome. I know that this year's gathering is kind of more about the underground, you know,
Yeah.
vein of music.
I heard it's going to be really awesome this year.
Yeah.
Better than the last
A
one.
lot of the people they put out, you know, are staples, you know, your Tech Nine, your Punk
Yeah.
Rage, you know, but then there's some that are unknown, of course.
Yeah.
So,
But it's also a great venue to showcase
Oh, yeah.
badass, you know, acts because there's such a great amount of people that are coming out and supporting. You know, I know. I've talked to a ton of people that go to the gathering that aren't Juggalos,
right,
just because it's a badass concert.
It is.
You know what I mean? And they're just like, shit, we just want to go see a great show. And there's tons of artists, and they're great artists out there, man. So, I mean, they really do the research and get
Yeah, they
the folks out there. You know what I mean?
They look at all the statistics before they go out and get bands. So.
yeah, I mean, I went to my first one last year, and I was blown away. It was
Yeah.
4 days, it was solid,
That's what I hear.
non-stop
See, we've
music.
never even been, so.
It was crazy.
Yeah, that's what I hear.
Your potluck, they were out there last year.
Right on.
Yeah. Yeah.
So now that tour's winding up, any, you know, words of wisdom for the Juggalos, you know, where we can catch you
Well, we
beyond
live in
this tour?
Well, we live in a suitcase in a shitty hotel room, so all you got to do is stay tuned to our Facebook, our website, and you know, we're out on the road. We constantly travel across the country, and it might not be in the Juggalo vein of crowds and whatnot, but we're normally in a good shitty dive bar, and we're playing great music, and I mean, we're all over the place. So just check our Facebook out.
And
See
they
you
can also
soon.
go Subnoise Records
Yeah.
/
Noize
Moonshine Bandits.
And the moonshinebandits.com. And if you really want to see us, you know, check us out on shinertv.com. So,
Yeah.
and, you know, we've got, I think, close to 10 million views on there, so everything's on there.
Now, I do have to touch on this a little bit. I did go to the website and check out Moonshine coming
Yeah.
out from you guys. Is that the only place they can get it?
No.
No.
You can get it all up and down California at Save Marts, and then
Okay.
you can order it online.
Okay.
So there's only 3 states that don't ship. Texas is one,
Texas is one you can't get it to, but
legally, and then
it is available to be shipped to a lot of different places around the U.S. In California, it's a lot of bars and different
we got
stores and whatnot.
peach flavored moonshine, apple pie, and then the original. The apple pie by far is the best.
Not for the best one.
Outlawshine.com.
There you go. Outlawshine.com.
We also have an app for it too. It's Outlaw Moonshine. So
Okay.
if you want to go on there, you can check it out. And I think there might be a link to it on our own Moonshine Bandits app, which is on Facebook and not Facebook, Android and iPhones. I think it'll be on iPhone soon. But,
Okay.
yeah. Check it out. It's got a 411 on what we're doing.
I think that's it, man. I'm gonna let you guys get
Hey,
back
thanks
to
for
drinking
having us.
so you guys
Absolutely,
can
man.
get your show on, and
Yeah, you bet.
we'll see you tonight. It's been
Yeah.
Juggalotus, Moonshine Bandits, out here in Tucson, Arizona tonight.
You bet. Cheers.
Thanks, guys.
Get loose, get loose, get loose with it. Get loose, get loose, get loose with it. Get loose, get loose, get loose with it. Get loose, get loose, get loose. They don't wanna see us loose. They don't wanna see us loose. Nah, nah. Get loose, get loose, get loose with it. Get loose, get loose, get loose with it. Get loose, get loose, get loose, get loose. 10 on the lift, big ball hits, mud flaps on the back so the sheriff won't bitch. Horns on the hood, 33s rub, more girls in the limo than they do in the club. I put Cali on the map like Uriah did, like Nick and Nate Diaz, 209 this kid. Didn't need a pair of pliers to uncap this lid. Put the valley on the map before MapQuest did. Johnny Cash was alive and he's riding with the shine. Truck full of crackers and a box full of wine. 10 years on the grind, Kevin Zinger on the line. Get my mama.